This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the Florida Gators. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rose, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Guys, Florida has been through the gauntlet with coaches lately, trying to find some stability. They have a new opportunity here with a young up-and-coming coach in John Summerall. He has been a proven winner at all of the stops. Now he has an opportunity to turn the Gators around and bring them back to relevance in the SEC. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how unfolds. The Owls kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Gators offense will go on the attack first. There's Tramel Jones Jr., a freshman out of the state of Florida. His coaching staff blown away by how quickly he grasped the offense and won the starting job for the opener. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. Moving out to the right. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Jones wants to throw it. Going long. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D-lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll give it to Ball. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. He is in! Touchdown, Florida! They're on the board first here in the season opener. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida Atlantic's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. And what a treat to see a couple of pass catchers like this, each taking their shot to make big plays. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's a heat. Quick step and go. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Owls will hustle to the line.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every...
Turning it on! Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Offense, quick tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to...
Unleashes one deep. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. It'll be 3rd and long. 3 Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Jones to throw. He fires one deep down the right side. That's his first catch of the season, and they believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early.
And this offense chooses aggressiveness, man. 3rd down and short, a lot of people think run, be physical. I got 4 downs. They say, no, bro. I know your defense is going to be aggressive. I might get a look I want to get. They got the look. Throw the bomb down the field and make the big play.
Running inside. It's ball. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
No doubt, and when you're playing cover 2, you got 2 safeties deep that account for the whole field, right? I got half the field, you got half the field. So they do a great job. You have to see and have good vision on the quarterback. You got to make sure you're breaking on the football. How about the strong safety spinning down, doing a good job seeing the ball and going and getting it.
Looking for a crease. It's Bernard. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Now the play fake. Sends it downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
The run inside. It's Bernard. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Finds his big tight end. Breaks it. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Looking for the score. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, you got to love the resilience of this defense, man. It's been a pretty long drive. Chewed up some yards. They stayed focused. They stayed hungry. Down here on the goal line, they bowed up their necks, man. Get the big 3rd down stop to force a 4th and goal.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Off the play fake. Rush is on him. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Gators decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll take it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. With the catch, it's Johnson. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Grabbed behind the line. It's Messer.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line.
There's some room. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Gator! What a grab in the end zone for 6.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Holloway. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. The Owls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw on third. Right on the money. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. The 30. The 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Owls!
unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He takes it in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
How oftentimes can you say that there's a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Fires to the tight end. I know you want to stretch the field horizontally, but working a little vertical in wouldn't hurt either.
No, it wouldn't. And you got to be able to work with some spacers. Entire field that we got to attack on offense right now. That was just way too much work for little gain.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run. This offense has it with really good field position. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Got it behind the line. It's Messer. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. On the run, it's Bernard. Breaks the tackle. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his big tight end. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely perfect. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play.
Offside.
So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. Coming out with it, it's Abrams. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Gators offense ready to go on the attack. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Henry. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Going for the big play, and incomplete on the deep ball.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Quickly to the tight end. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout at second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It's good.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Jones to throw. Stepping to the right. Uncorks it. Makes the grab. It's ball. Gets it inside the 40. Brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. Going over the top. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
And it's good from 58 yards out. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that Bull Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half. And the Gators will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, Florida Atlantic's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they are so thrilled. They knew coming into this game that their wide receiver was a weapon, and he has been electric here in the first half. They said they are going to feed him early and often and keep that momentum going here to start the second. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And back to the air on second down. Fires downfield. Makes the catch. It's Bernard. There he goes. They'll finally pull him down after the big gain inside the 20-yard line, but it might all be for naught. There is a penalty marker on the play. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
And that's the problem when you're living in second and long situations. Sometimes the quarterbacks feel like they just got to go get it all back in one throw. That's what he was trying to do on that one. He forced it into traffic, and the defense made him pay, coming up with a huge interception.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jones wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. And the defense drags him down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Good, right down the boulevard. The lead is now back down to 9.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Quick with the spin move. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Owls are in the hurry up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
It's complete on the right side. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Jones to throw. Snagged out of the air. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page. in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Here's Jaden one more time. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Gators are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw again. Oh, he makes the catch. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Jones wants to throw it. He caught it, and he won't be able to get it as the defense gets him down at the 1. And the Gators want to move quickly. They'll try to run with ball. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Florida. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's in for the 2, and that is big because now it's a 1-possession game. They trail by 8. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Motion from the wideout. Running inside. It's Bernard. Breaks into the open. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
On the ground, it's Bernard. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Here's the pressure. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Jones to throw. Looking to scramble. Trying to escape and get it himself. Turns it on in midfield. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Inside. It's Pryor. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Wilson. Ran right through the defender down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Wilson open on the right side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on 2nd down. Grabs it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Gators trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. They'll try to run with ball. And he's in! Touchdown, Gator!
Well, they came into this one as the favorite, obviously, and they looked like they were sleepwalking in that first half. Whatever adjustments they made in the second half, I think one thing's pretty simple. David, they remembered who they were. Offensively now, they've come out. They've been electrifying. They've been lighting up the scoreboard. Defensively, getting the football back. This was the team we thought we were going to see at the very start of the game.
Man, it's so hard week to week, man. So many challenges, injuries, all the things that come with it, and getting guys motivated, right? Like sometimes they just don't have that energy. Good to see them come out after the half with the energy, with the urgency. This is the squad we thought we were going to see.
Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
A great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Grab behind the line. It's Henry. He breaks a tackle. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Finding some room. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Owls! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The Owls right back down the field with the answer. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Jones wants to throw it. Working that left side now. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Now on 1st down from the 28. Wants to go right back downfield. Complete out left to Wilson. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Now adjusting. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor. Might have a chance. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. The Gators answer right back. And he knocks it through for the tie here in the 4th quarter. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead. The Owls right back down the field with the answer.
Man, what a great job with the execution in a moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop, and you win.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the 1st down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. The Gators right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Jones to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Got his man downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Pass to the end zone. Oh, touchdown in the final seconds, and they're just a point away from tying it up.
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. He's got it way down the field. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. We'll get it started here in overtime. With the draw, it's Bernard. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up third down.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. They take the lead here in overtime.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's players, not plays. Finding your individual matchups that you feel very confident in. And I'm not surprised they went to their go-to wide receiver. And I'm also not surprised that he won on the outside and got the touchdown.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
3rd down, and they need a touchdown to stay in the game. Jones wants to throw it. Hauls it in. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Escapes the pressure going right. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. 1st and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Jaden Ball. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Going to the run, it's Ball. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. This thing has been back and forth down 1st and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He will not get there as the defense stops him again.
And this offense, you're halfway home. All you got to do is do the same exact thing, Palmer. Fall forward and be physical.
And that's why they practice these goal line situations, right? It's to step up and be physical in moments like this.
They're going for the touchdown here on 4th and goal in overtime. Might be changing the route. Jones to throw. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. First down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of score, and it's over. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Had to throw it before he wanted.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Lost to fire on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be this.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And they'll try to win it with a long field goal right here. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Needed to stay alive, and it's good. What a way to complete the comeback. What a rally, and what a victory. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of the season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.